Hey, hey, girl boss, boy boss. All right, guys. So we have spent a great deal of time talking about evaluating yourself and your vision and your belief in yourself and building that tribe. And so your tribe is here. How are you leading them? It's really important that you take a step back and think about how it is that you are inspiring and leading your team. There are two different types of leaders. I mean, there's lots of different types of leaders, but there's two types that we're going to kind of touch on today. You can be a leader, somebody who, gives down orders, develops systems, somebody who is really in it for the rewards. You've got the pace to get yourself there. Or you could be somebody who serves them through leadership. You give more than you receive, just like we're reading about in the book. A servant leader is somebody who gives the team what they want. They listen, they observe, they see what's going on. They're ahead of it. They know exactly what their team needs, and they're serving their needs. They're not focused on their own rank advancement. They're focused on helping their team achieve their goals. Because you know what? When you do that, you stumble upon your vision and your goals as well, because you're serving your team. And you're doing it not because you're so focused on your goals and your vision, but you're so sold and bought in on their vision because you know that. You've asked them, share your vision with me. Here's mine. What's yours? Let's get there together. You're walking hand in hand. A servant leader doesn't look at this as my goals. They're our goals. Let's do this together. We are a team. And when you serve your team that way, you're trustworthy. They know that they can count on you. They know that you're somebody that doesn't have your own best interests out front. You have theirs. You want them to succeed. You want for them to be the best version of themselves. You want for them to leave their job. You want for them to have more time with their family. You want for them to be able to send their kids to the private school. You want for them to be debt-free because that's what they shared with you. And so every day when you're leading them with that purpose, with those visions and those whys out front. You can visualize it. When you see your coach, you don't look at them as a diamond prospect. You look at what they're here for, what freedom looks like for them. You know that, and you're helping them get there. That's what a servant leader does. And a servant leader is somebody that people will constantly flood to for help because they know that you're always going to be there to help them. You're going to guide them. You're going to inspire them. You're going to trust them. You're going to value them. A servant leader needs to make sure that every single day when they're present, their mindset is that they're giving back. They're giving their time and they're being intentional with how they're giving it. It's just as Summer talked about. It's the Walmart versus the Nordstrom experience. If your coaches can sense that you're always in a rush, that you're not truly invested in their needs, they're not going to keep coming to you. And to be honest, you guys, they're not going to value you as a leader because you're busy, you're overscheduled, you don't have the time for them, and that doesn't feel very good for anybody. So you need to make sure that when you are discussing the needs of your coaches and listening to them, when they're brave enough to finally share those goals with you, share that vision with you, you are intentional and you're plugged in and you are listening and you're taking notes and you're putting that someplace where you remember it, on your document, on your wall, whatever it is, and it's not tied to a rank. Their vision isn't about their rank in this business. Their vision is about what type of freedom they want to gain from this opportunity. Is it freedom from the scale? Is it freedom from medication because of high cholesterol? Is it freedom from their job? Is it freedom from debt? Is it freedom from their unhappy life, their current situation? What is that? You as the servant leader are going to help them get there. And you're never going to lose sight of that. Anybody can lead. Anybody can order directions at people, create a system that others can plug into, but that doesn't mean you're leading your team. That probably means that you're very organized. It doesn't mean that you're leading your team. Your team needs to know that at the end of the day, regardless if they signed up a coach, they sold a challenge pack, they helped one person figure out how to find the best shoe for their feet, that you valued them because they are here helping the greater cause and helping the mission. And there's a lot to be said about that. So you guys, you need to really think about, who are you to your team? How do they view you? Are you somebody they can come to? Do they trust you? Do they know that at the end of the day, their needs are greater than your own? It's a really big self-evaluation piece. So be thinking about that. Your assignment is going to be in the post.